killings happening in Nigeria, the killings in Benue State, the killing in Zamfara State, the killing in Yobe State, and the recent killing in Jos, in the Plateau, which is now known as the popular Plateau Massacre. And every time the government has always had reasons to say, oh, we are working on it, oh, we didn't know it's going to happen, oh, we've arrested some people, we've not gotten this and that. And this one is even very horrible in the sense that some farmers said there was an allegation that some cows died, and the owners of cows retaliated, and they came out to say, oh, we are the one who retaliated because we lost X, Y, Z amount of cow. Sir, what is the position of law? Do these people who died, I mean, those who lost their life, do they have any legal warrants to demand from governments, from security agencies, and those who are supposed to have been responsible for their safety as a nation and as a citizen?
Yes. Well, first, my heart felt condolences goes to those that have lost people in that senseless killing. Understand? Well, there has been allegation, and as lawyers, we know that an allegation is, you understand, might not necessarily be, the truth, factual as the case may be. That's why one needs to come and prove to the courts that, oh, this is what happened, to say that allegation was indeed the truth and all that. Yes, the fact that there has been loss of life is not in contest and all that. And there has been a pattern, a recurring decimal, as to the killings, and some people coming out, to try to explain it away, that they did it in retaliation. It's even wrong, you understand, to retaliate a killing of human being with a killing. Not to talk of retaliating the killing because of cows. It's just unheard of, and that's why they refer to us as barbaric. Understand? And the worst part of it is that government, federal government, the state government, they are failing in their duties. The constitutional provision, precisely section 14(1), B of the 1999 Constitution, has made it clear the duties of the government. Their duty is to ensure security and welfare of the people of Nigeria. That is the primary purpose of government.
Primary purpose of government?
Yes.
Security and welfare of the
Nigerians. Fine, the chapter 2 carve it as an ideal and all that, but it's not an ideal. You understand? It's just at the lower rung of things. Security and welfare of people should be the priority. A government that has failed in that has failed woefully. Construct as many roads as you can. Give people posthumous award. Share money on the street. Once you fail in that regard, the blood of a Nigerian, shedding the blood of just one Nigerian, you understand, is an admission of failure on the part of the government. They have failed. Their acts are unconstitutional by their inaction. The lethargy of the government is so annoying in tackling this issue. This attack has become like, oh, again, what numbers now? Where is the theater? Oh, Benue, Plateau, Taraba. It's annoying. They should do something. And when government has failed in its responsibility, I think it behoves on the people that are affected to seek out the law, to ensure justice is done.
Wonderful, sir.
Yes.
Wonderful, sir.
If the government, if the courts of Nigeria fails, they can go to the World Court. Yes.
At the Hague.
Yes. They can go to the West African Court. They can make petition. They can write petition. Government, the life of people are in jeopardy. People are dying every day. Not by accident, but people that have intention to kill. And someone will come on the news to justify that. It's annoying. And more annoying is the fact that the National Assembly that has been given the responsibility to check, the excesses of the executive government, they failed. These are impeachable offenses. Yes, they are impeachable infractions. People die every day. And government will tell us when they go to, when they go to forums that these people are foreigners.
From
Yes,
India?
yes. What is the responsibility of the Nigerian army? To protect Nigerians from external aggression. But no, they failed. The executive has failed us. The legislature that are the, they are not the last hope of common
representative of the people.
Representative of the people. What have you done? Why have they not taken steps to commence or activate an impeachment proceeding against the executive? That they have failed in their primary purpose, as laid down by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They have failed. The army has failed us, the police has failed us, the executive has failed us, the legislature has failed us. Now people need to approach the hope of the last hope of common man, which is the court. Suits should be taken against this government. Yes.
For negligence?
Yes, for negligence. Suits should be taken out in their hundreds. Injunctions should be sought in their hundreds. Mandatory injunctions mandating the federal government of Nigeria to protect lives and properties of Nigeria.
When people like General Tiwa came out to say, oh, it is the army that is being used for ethnic cleansing, and General Obasanjo also came out with his letter, and General Babangida also came out. Do you think that was the voice of the people? Or how do you see what's the position of law? I mean, from General Danjuma, all the generals say this government is failing, we are losing people, there's a connivance between the security agencies and the ethnic aggressors.
Yes, well, those are allegations.
Okay, sir.
Yes, the allegations that are not really not unfounded, because we have evidence in the way. Well, the fact is that those allegations are not unfounded. A particular set of people killing another set of people. Yes, one needs not to be a rocket scientist to know that there's an ethnic, cleansing going on. There's a program going on. Whoever, is behind it is another thing. Because I don't want to start pointing fingers. But that is the reality. And for whatever it's worth, I don't really care who is doing it. What I'm particular about, the vim and vigor that was deployed in Operation Python Dance, Operation AK2, why has such not been deployed to check the menace of these people?
You mean the Operation Python, this Python Dance in the southwest should have been deployed back to the northeast and not central?
Yes.
Why? Vigor.
Why is government lethargic about, dealing with this issue and dealing with it headlong? It leaves one with no other conclusion that indeed is an ethnic cleansing. Indeed, there is complicity of the government in it. That is the reality. But like I said, the executive has failed us. The legislature has failed us. In fact, they've been mauled for all I care. When the president of the Senate is in court, how do you expect such person to deal with issues objectively and candidly? He's under fear, he's under chain. It has never been worse in the history of civilian rule in Nigeria.
I mean, going to court to answer for one charges or the
all
other.
that. How would you
being invited by the police and the tribunals? I mean, I must say it's the most maybe troublesome president who has been given all sort of allegations from courtesan to robbery to fraud,
the list is endless.
to bank everything.
The list is endless.
That's Senate President.
Yes, so how can such a Senate President properly discharge his constitutionally provided duty? He's under attack. If he makes any other move, they trump up another allegation and dump it at his doorstep. So they can't. They are for all I care. The legislature in Nigeria has been moved. Nothing they can do about it. Now to the judiciary.
And that's the constituency, sir.
Yes, an onslaught was also taken out against the judiciary. where judges, it has never happened in the history of Nigeria, where judges are arrested, where judges, even Supreme Court judges,
but
justices.
They say they stole money.
They stole, yes, allegation. They are laid down procedures to deal with such issues.
But a lot of people were happy for it. People felt that it was the right direction to go to.
Forgetting that
in the fight against corruption.
Forgetting that when you attack the judiciary, you understand, when the judiciary dispenses its duty with fear, how do you get justice in that kind of court? You cannot. That is why most cases have been failing against government. Because the judiciary is under attack. They are operating in the atmosphere of fear. But nevertheless, there are still some, bold, justices at the court that will ensure that justice is done. So I tell people that are affected,
okay, sir,
you need to stand up and fight for yourself. The police has failed us. The army has failed us. All the government apparatuses, assigned to deal with security, they failed us, and they failed us woefully. And that is the truth. That is not an allegation. It's not a mere allegation. That is the reality. So let them resort to the court. And if the court fails, the Nigerian court fails, let them petition them at The Hague. Let them go to ICC and petition this government. They seem to only listen when, the pressure is coming from outside the nation, because here in Nigeria, they are monsters. Everyone that is in their way will be taken out. A government that opposition has virtually, been emasculated. How does such government function anymore? Anybody that is against them, something will be trumped up, and that person will be apprehended, will be, clamped in detention for months, for years, without trial, without, it has never been this bad in the history of this country. Our forefathers will be turning in their grave.
Angry?
Yes. They'll be turning in their grave of what kind of democracy, even in the military era, it has never been this bad. So that is the reality. And then I urge the people of Benue State, of Plateau State, that they have the constitutional responsibility to protect themselves.
Oh, you mean they have the constitutional rights?
Yes.
Because a lot of them are not
aware. Self-defense.
A lot of burials are going on, deaths every time in the night.
I do not say they should take laws into their hands.
Okay, sir.
But they have a constitutional responsibility to protect themselves.
Constitutional responsibility to protect themselves?
Yes. It behoves on them. Protect yourself. It's self-defense. And part of self-defense is taking out suits against this government. Yes, for negligence, for failing and, in their duty of care, for failing in their constitutional responsibility of ensuring that there is welfare and security of people, they are paramount.
Let me go, because this is the first time you are giving a kind of assurance to people, and I think that's a very strong one. Let's come to Lagos, sir. The Otedola Bridge in Lagos has always been a recurring decimal of victimized deaths. I mean, a recurring decimal of accidents, mishaps, and very horrible accidents. It's almost the third or fourth time that we're having a trailer falling, a petrol tanker falling and killing people, en masse, destroying properties and all that. One just happened yesterday, and the numbers are still being counted. Vehicles, almost 50 vehicles, investment gone. As a lawyer, what is the position of law for the victims? Do they have right to sue the oil company, to sue the tanker driver, to sue the owner of the oil company, or the government who has failed in making that road a better option for cars and giving another route to trailers? I mean, if a road is sloping and trailers, the majority are always having brake or engineering technical problem, are allowed to pass through that, whose discretion is responsible for the magnitude of crisis?
Well, yes, thank you for that question. It's indeed unfortunate that at this time, and era, that we could be having such incident, my heart goes out for the victims and their family. It's so sad. And the annoying thing is that these things, they are avoidable. Some people have been napping on their duties.
Napping indeed?
Yes. How can you allow a truck that is loaded with 33,000 PMS to even leave, the premises of the owner with a bad break? First, the company that owns that truck, they have failed in their duty of care to other road users. So those involved in that accident, they have the option of taking out a suit of negligence against them. The government, on its part, Lagos State government precisely, they have the duty of apprehending not only the driver and the what's it called? The boy that supports the driver now.
Yeah.
Yes, the driver, but also arraign the company and the MD of that company for gross negligence. You have a duty of care as you're driving on the road. You have a duty of care to the next road user. That is why you have to ensure your brakes, work fine. You have to ensure everything, every mechanical thing that needs to be fixed in your car is fixed.
But the VIOs are there to have ensured that roadworthiness, and the FRLC are also there to ensure roadworthiness.
Yeah.
So
if they can provide us that they were passed by the necessary agencies to be on the road, then those agencies, they failed in all material particular in their responsibility. They have failed. So the government should tackle this first by ensuring, so as to serve as deterrence to other truck drivers, other road users, that you cannot use a car or a truck that has mechanical issues and say you will manage. And as a result of that management, of saying spending another 1 million naira, vehicle worth hundreds of millions, if not billions, were destroyed. Lives, breadwinners of some family, their lives were snuffed out because of gross negligence of a company or the owner of that truck. And by and large, like we said, the objective of government, the primary purpose of government is security and welfare of the people. Now it has been a recurring decimal that spot has been, known for that accident. What has the government done to fix that? Nothing. So they have failed in their duty of care to the road users. They have failed. That problem that has been there should be fixed. It's not something, these are human construction. It's not, that road is human construction.
Yes,
they could mount a bridge, they could fix it, so as to ensure that, it's easier for road users to use. But they have failed in material particular.
So who should be sued, sir? Who should be sued?
They are all complicit. The truck drivers, the truck owners of the company, and government. They have all failed in the responsibility. They have. That's the truth. And the family of those that have lost their life in the incident, they have a reasonable course of action against all these parties. Yes, they have a reasonable course of action. They have a reasonable course of action, and that's the truth. It's time we start holding government, we start holding them to their responsibility. If we don't do that, if we always say, government, I'm helpless, we will always remain in this state. Let's leave it. No, we should let them accountable. Make them accountable for what we elected them to do. If they cannot do it, let them resign. Let the legislature step in, let them impeach people. I'm dumping this directly at the doorstep of the government and governmental agencies.
Who are napping in the
they're napping. Lagos State, as it were, appears to be doing, compared to others. But they're not doing enough. There's no excuse for the loss of those lives. There's none. There's none. They might be true. I've tried in so many other areas, but There's no excuse. And people should be held accountable.